After about 6 months of dating, my ex texted me one day and said, "I need space." That day my heart dropped. Instead of giving her space, I started berating her with texts, saying how I felt like our relationship was unequal and that I'd been putting in more effort than her, saying that I felt unrequited love. Instead of giving her space, I started giving her advice that she didn't ask for or need. Even though I feel great sadness and great pain from breaking up and moving on from my ex, I can still grieve her and have appreciation and gratitude for the times that we did have together. The beauty about humans is that we can feel so many different emotions at the same time. Take, for example, when my dad was dying. My dad's death was sudden. He had gotten hepatitis, and within 2 weeks it had eaten up his liver. He quickly fell into a coma, and after that wasn't able to talk anymore. During that time of sitting with my dad in the ER room. What the fuck was that? You would think that if my dad was dying, I would be crying out of sadness, that I would be crying out of fear. But I was crying and yelling that I hated him. I was angry that he would just leave me like this. And it's totally irrational and it's totally unlogical, but that's the emotion that came up for me at that time. But even though I was feeling anger and hate, I was literally screaming, "I hate you, Baba," I still had love. I still had deep love for my dad. I didn't want to lose him. So these emotions like anger, these emotions like hate, can still exist with love. You can really hate someone and be angry at someone, and with that, you can still really, really and deeply love someone. I guess what I'm trying to get at with these examples, with these extreme examples, is that humans are not binary. We're not black and white, and neither are emotions. And that we're not just our emotions, we're much more than that. It's taken me a lot of time and a lot of growing up to truly understand what she meant when she said, "I need some space." Usually what people want is not to be offered solutions or quick fixes, but what people want is to be listened to and understood. But just like a lot of men before me, I have this habit of trying to be Mr. Fix-It. As I've grown up though, I've started to view situations in life much like a flower. I've learned to step back and let things unfold on their own natural accord. Right in front of me here is a beautiful magnolia flower. It's a bud right now, so it's not fully open. What would happen if I came with tweezers and started pulling at its petals and trying to get it to open? It would tear them, and it'd probably kill the flower. Just like with situations in life, you have to let that flower open on its own accord, at its own pace, according to its own nature. To try to force a situation to happen, to try to offer a solution or a fix, is just like coming with that tweezer and pulling apart a flower bud and trying to make it open, trying to make it happen. It's not gonna work. So if you're going through some trials and tribulations right now, you can choose to see life as a war, as a battle, as a game, as a competition. You can try to control the pieces of life. You can try to manipulate every little thing. You could try to make everything happen the way you want to. You could try to put everything in the order that you want it to be and watch it all fall apart. Or you can choose to see life as a beautiful flower unfolding before you. It's your choice. I choose to see life as an unfolding flower because it's just much more beautiful that way.